Hello, welcome back to the tvONE Training Academy studio. Today we've got another video about the CORIOmaster Micro. As you can see on the desk behind me, I've got my choreographer set up and live use software. I have my CORIOmaster Micro. I have a Magenta Encoder-100. This is the encoder from Magenta, which is a tvONE brand. And on the end there, I've got a guest product. I've got a broadcast camera. So I've got a Panasonic PTZ IP camera. Okay, so what I want to do first of all is show you how to set up a queue of media off a USB drive or maybe from local storage. Let me just go into my wall editor. This is my wall editor and it's a live program, so if I move things it will move on the background as well. So let's just position it over. I'm particularly interested in this window. I'm going to double click and you'll notice this brings up a new menu, Manage. So if I select Manage, this is where I set up my media. Now what I want to do is I want to stop this play queue playing. So it's going to go black. I'm then going to come in here and I'm going to clear the queue. So I've got no media in here now, and then I'm going to select a bunch of media. So let's see what we can do. So we've got some H.264 media, so we'll just drag this down into the play queue area. Maybe we've got some different formats here. So we've got some HEVC 4K, so that's also known as H.265. We're going to drag that in, and then just to have some fun here, we're going to drag some less than 1080p in. So we've got an avatar clip there as well. Now, I've obviously got a mix of encoding types and resolutions there. What I can do is, there's a couple of tools here for me. First of all, I can set the resolution that I want the media play off the card, so that unifies it to a single resolution. Second thing, if I hover over the dots, it allows me to come in here and edit the length, so I can set the length of the media that I want. And leave these all as default, and then we're going to push these into play. And they'll play one after another after another. Okay, so that's the first thing I wanted to show you. The second thing is how we looked at a previous video, how we fired presets. So nothing new here. So I just want to show you the sources I've got today, and I can either do this from the software interface or from the front panel. It doesn't matter. I can do both at once effectively. I'm just going to go into IP full screen. Now what I've done today is I've hitched up a couple of cameras and I'm putting those through across a small 1 gig network I've set up here, and they're coming into the media streaming card and displaying up here. So this is a camera right to the front of me. This is the broadcast camera from Panasonic, the IP streaming camera, and then over here I have this is a PAL camera, a security camera, which I'm upscaling to 1080p. And you can see very low latency on both of these. So very usable if you're in a live environment where latency obviously is important. So that's a quick look at how we set up queues. What I also wanted to show you is how we set up an IP feed as well. So if we go back into our wall editor, this time we're going to look at this. So we go back into Manage, and you can see now I've got a play queue consisting of IP streams. Now something really cool here is if I ever connect up a Magenta Encoder-100, it's automatically recognized. For all the other devices, it's really simple to set up an IP stream. Just come in here and it's just a couple of bits of information and off you go. So I've got a playlist here of IP streams. You'll see they're looping every 10 seconds. We could loop multiple IP cameras together, and we could also loop them with media from USB stick or a still perhaps, and just loop them across. So that could be really handy if you're making a little control room and you wanted to monitor more cameras than you had inputs, for example. So there you go. That's a video about CORIOmaster Micro, how we set up IP streams, how we set up media playing into a queue and coming from a USB stick. It's a great bit of kit. If you want to find out more, please have a look on our website. Please talk to one of our partners or one of our sales reps. They'd be pleased to give you a demo. Thanks for your time now. Bye-bye.